Let's rock and roll.
Bowhunt or Die is being brought to you by Matthews, Lost Camo, New Archery Products, Tinks, Lone Wolf Portable Tree Stands, Scent Blocker, Campbell Cameras, and Stealth Cam.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Bowhunt or Die. You know, Todd, November's finally here, which means the rut is finally starting to heat up across the Midwest, and the bucks are definitely starting to go down.
There's no question about it. Judging by the texts I've been getting, our Facebook page, our forum posts, things are definitely getting going for sure.
Yeah, you know, in last week's show, we kind of talked about leading into Halloween weekend, and it was shaping up to be just a really good weekend in the woods. We had great weather conditions. We had a good moon phase. You know, sure enough, both you and I managed to put down nice bucks on film.
Definitely. I mean, I know for a fact that colder temperatures made me break out some of my warmer clothes, but I'll tell you what, when you're in the Midwest and it's Halloween weekend, there's just something about that weekend that always seems to get the bucks up on their feet and moving. Let's go ahead and join Mike and Justin in the tree as they harvest a super nice buck.
Well, good morning. Once again from northwestern Illinois. Mike and I are back at our lease here, and we got a pretty cold morning. Temperatures down into the 20s this morning. It's beautiful. Not a lot of wind. I mean, when you think about, you know, a perfect late October morning, this is really it. So we're kind of set up really close to what we think is a good buck bedding area. There's quite a few beds in here, a bunch of rubs. We found a scrape down here. So we think there's a buck living in here. We're hoping to catch him back on his way back to his bed this morning. So we haven't seen anything yet, but we've got a few hours to sit here and hope something shows up. He's just a little guy. We just got busted by a button buck. First deer of the day. Hopefully, first of many to come.
Find him here. Still can't find him. Come on. There you are, there you are.
Fall right there. He's down right there. That's a buck that we call Hitch. That was the very first deer we ever got trail camera pictures of on this property. And he's dead. 50 yards from here. That is my biggest buck I've ever killed. Without question, the biggest buck I've ever killed. We knew there was a buck bedding in here. We could smell it when you walked in here. He came up. He crossed it like 30 yards. I had no shot. He turned, was walking away, and he stopped and came back. 20 yards broadside. I nailed him. He ran 50 yards and died. The first buck with the Matthews. Oh, I love this thing. Thank you, baby. Bowhunt or Die, baby. Well, it's only been about 15 minutes since I shot that buck, but I saw him crash right up here, so in these cases there's really no need to wait. So sent out a bunch of text messages, climbed down from the tree, and we're gonna go grab him. So come on, let's go check him out. So when we came in here this morning, Mike and I could smell, it smelled like a buck in here, like just rutting buck, just that musky smell. We found two different beds actually. There's one here, there's one right over there. I mean, literally it's 5 yards from the base of our tree, and we figured there was a buck bedding in here, and
kind of just hoped that he would come back in here to lay down for the day, and as you saw, I think that's what was happening. Oh yeah, yeah, that's nice. Oh my God, look at the size of this body. Oh crap. Look at that. Dude, look at He is a stud. We figured him at about 145 inch, basically a 10 point with a sticker off here, and that looks to be just about what he's gonna be. Wow. I don't even know what to say. That's fantastic. Well, here we are. It's the morning of October 29th. Mike and I are out here at our lease, northwestern Illinois. It's only the third time we've been out here hunting and got our first buck on the ground. This is a buck that we nicknamed Hitch. We first got trail camera pictures of this deer back in July. It was actually on Mike's anniversary. It was the first pictures we got of this deer, and that's why we called him Hitch. Judging by the photos that we were getting of him, we figured him at a 3-year-old deer, probably around 145 inches, which is exactly what he looks like that he is. But honestly, I don't care about the score or about how old he is. It's by far my biggest buck with a bow. You know, it was a perfect hunt. Came down off the ravine perfect. Looks like he was kind of looking around for a place to lay down, and he came by at 20 yards. I put a perfect shot on him. You know, I guess it was a little bit far forward, but that Hellraiser just blew right through his shoulder, came out the other side, and he only ran about 50 yards and tipped over right in front of us. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up for today. We're gonna get this guy cleaned up, get him to the butcher shop. We'll be back out here this afternoon, and if everything works out, we may have another buck down before the end of the weekend.